Drake, chill. Alright, welcome one, welcome all. Let's get it. Why am I making a video? I never make a video. Like, I just stream. I mean, I used to make videos. There's a bunch of videos on my channel, but I don't make videos. That's the point. But I saw something. I had to make the video. One would think I would make a video when I heard the announcement of Spider-Man PS4. I would make a video. Maybe, one would say. Maybe. But I'm trying to get this trophy real quick. That's not why I'm making this video. Hold on, let's refresh that. That's not why I'm making this video. Why am I making this video, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. I saw Rage 2 is being made. Now, I have to tell you, I'm not a shooter. There's a lot of people in my life that thinks I'm a shooter. There's a lot of people that I game with that thinks I'm a shooter, but I'm not a shooter. And it's funny that snap this neck, trying to get this trophy, and I get a little shooting in before I restart it to get the count on the guy. Anyway, I have to snap his neck 50 times to get this trophy. You know, 50 stealth kills. Get some shooting in, but that's not why this video is being made. Why is this video being made? This video is solely being made because Rage 2 was announced. There's a gameplay trailer out. Bethesda pulled the trigger. id Software pulled the trigger, and I have to say, I love Rage. Rage is another shooter, first-person shooter at that, because I don't have a problem with third-person shooters. First-person shooter that I love. Now, the list of the first-person shooter that I love used to be able to be counted on one hand, but I don't know if it's still one hand. I'm gonna do a count right now. Hopefully it's still one hand, because I'm not a shooter, and that kind of cements my argument. I can count the number of shooters I love on one hand. One hand. I'm not a shooter. You know, 5 being the sweet spot. Give me that headshot, bitch. I'm not a shooter, but give me that headshot, bitch. Anyways, so the first shooter that I've ever loved, ever, because I hated shooters always. Well, not always. I used to hate shooters. The shooter that I hated was, first shooter that I liked was Time Splitters 2. You know, not Time Splitters 1, because I didn't get into Time Splitters 1 until I played Time Splitters 2. Time Splitters 2 gave me a... Damn, this guy ruined. That's a ruined. Time Splitters 2 was a different kind of shooter, and I love Time Splitters 2. You know, it was the only shooter that I liked. The rest of them, I don't give a shit. Because let's face it, Time Splitters 2, for me, the type of shooters I like are bullet sponges. And you're going to see a trend of that when it comes to these shooters that I like. Minus Rage. I just love the environment in Rage and the atmosphere. And I heard Rage 2 is going open world, so... Which the first one's open world, and I own the first one on PS3, but... I have to tell you, it's a short and amazing game. Well, I think it's 60 frames per second. I don't know about the resolution, but... It's a smooth, clean game. And it has a lot of... well, not a lot, but it has a few side missions, a couple main missions. It's a short ass game, but the world was so beautiful, and I just wanted to spend more time in it. But I don't think there was like a new game plus or anything like that. You have to restart the game from this, you know, restart it from the beginning on a higher difficulty or lower difficulty or whatever. You have to replay the game if you want to have fun playing the game, which was sad. So I was like, man, I wish they have like infinite quests. I have more resources, like just side missions aplenty, you know, new game plus, so I can just explore and enjoy the world. But it wasn't like that, and it was sad. And there it is, and there it is. 1 platinum. We got the platinum. First platinum. We got 1,000 points. 1,406 points actually. So one step closer towards that Spider-Man, baby. And I think I'm gonna make a video every time. I just killed a roach, by the way. That noise. Every time I'm about to get a platinum, I think I'll make a video. So once you see a video pop up, you know what time it is, baby. It's platinum time. That's another 1,000 points. So I've gotten 1,000 points clearly. So I made my platinum. I was gonna put my progress bar on the side, but you know what? I was like, you know what? No progress bar. I'm lazy. All my videos are lazy. I don't want to edit. I don't want. I used to do that shit. Fuck that shit. Anyways, back to Rage 2. Rage 2, it says sprawling open world. That's pretty much all the gameplay video gave us. But I hope that they support a ton of not. You know what? People complain about in-game microtransactions and shit. I don't give a shit. I ain't buying none of that shit. You put that shit in your game, I don't pay for that shit. So doesn't bother me. You hide shit behind a paywall, I don't give a shit. I wish it wasn't behind a paywall, but I ain't paying for that shit. So whatever. Time to move on. But I hope everything is unlockable within the game. There are no microtransactions and all that good stuff. All the vehicles, all the cars. Go ahead and add your DLC later. Add your DLC that's locked on the disc. I don't care. I'm not out for that. I'm out for what's available for me. And if you do that type of stuff, I punish the developers anyways. I ain't picking it up at $60. I'm gonna pick that shit up at $20 when it drops, because you're doing all this weird shit to the game anyway. So who am I kidding? I pick it up at $20 regardless. The industry is shitty. Anyways, Rage 2 is looking good. I would put up the trailer, but you know, YouTube is kind of iffy and funny about these types of things, and it's ridiculous. And I don't want to deal with it. So I'm gonna in copyright strike. Come on, I don't give a shit. Anyways, Rage 2's coming out. So it's Time Splitters that I used to love, still love. Time Splitters 2. Killzone, amazing. Killzone franchise. Halo, not all of them, of course, but Halo 1 and 2 are amazing for me. What else? What other shooter? Resistance, Fall of Man is another shooter that I love, another franchise. So these games are all shooters, and I'm gonna say there's something about these types of shooters. Don't get me wrong, I like Far Cry, and it is a shooter, but it's not a franchise that I absolutely love. You know, Far Cry is like Assassin's Creed for me. I play Assassin's Creed, but it's not one of my go-to franchises. But all the ones that I'm naming are games that I absolutely love and adore. So, and I guess there we go. I knew I tipped the scale with my one count them on one hand. So there's Doom. Doom always been one of those franchises. And don't get me wrong, Wolfenstein looks like one of those franchises for me, but I haven't really played it. So maybe if I play more of, I actually own Wolfenstein, the first one, and the Old Blood or whatever, hard copy, baby, freak digital, and it might be in there. So it might be 6, because since I have 5, the last one is, yes, it's Rage. I mean, it's always been Rage, but I didn't count Rage because it was such a short game. I think you could beat it in like 4 hours, and it's a $60 game. You could beat it in like 4 hours. Man, DLC comes out. Did you beat it in 4 hours? But whatever. Rage 2, please bring the pain. Bring what the code loves. Bring the gameplay the code loves. And I'll tell you what all these games have in common. If you haven't guessed it already, or if you know me, you know what these shooters have in common. If you know me as a shooter, what do they have in common? They are all bullet sponges. That's right. A shooter that's not a bullet sponge is ridiculous to me. I hate that shit. It's whack. It's trash. It's garbage. What's the point of one shot killing your enemy? What's the point? There's no point. You don't get to spray and pray. You don't get to unleash. You don't get to unload that clip. It's stupid. You don't get to emphasize your skill as a shooter. What's your skill as a shooter? What's the main thing as a shooter that makes you say you have skills? What is it? It's that aim, baby. It's that aim. You're shooting with a pistol. It's all about that aim. When you go to the range and you start shooting and you bring in the little man or whoever you want to shoot, the little dog or whatever, the little cat. When you bring that freaking shit in and you show somebody, it is your accuracy. It is your accuracy and how good you can unload that clip. That's what means everything. And how do you know you have good accuracy? Repetition, baby. How long can you hit that target? How often can you hit that target? If you only have 2 shots and the guy's dead, what does that tell you? Could have been luck. Could have been luck. First shot could have missed. Second shot could have missed. But first shot could have hit. Second shot could have hit. Could have been luck. So when you have these, and don't get me wrong, I know you can consistently hit him with 2 bullets or whatever, but if the target takes a long time to die and it takes you like a clip and a half, that means you have to put in the dedication and time, because if your skills ain't there, you're going to be missing half the time. So chances are you're not going to kill him, especially with games like Resistance, where your characters, they regain health over time. So if you're missing most of the time and hitting less of the time, you're never going to kill him. He's going to regain health. He's gonna regain health. He's gonna hide around a corner, regain health. He's gonna come out and hand you your meat on a slab. So therefore, that's why I like bullet sponge shooters. And you know, it's not about multiplayer. I don't care about multiplayer. But even though Rage is technically not a bullet sponge, but in the land of shooters where these guys like 2-shot kills, it's definitely a bullet sponge. But for me, not even close. But I'll take it. So Rage 2 is coming out. That's why I'm making this video in honor of my first trophy, platinum, my first platinum trophy on the PS4, because I don't play for trophies, but I gotta get this Spider-Man for free, baby. I gotta get this Spider-Man for free. So let's get it. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out. Pick up that Rage. Support that shit.